Hello, welcome to another beer review. Now, the beer I've got now is well, it made me chuckle when I got hold of it, in a sarcastic type of way, if you know what I mean. Because I admit I'm not the biggest fan of the original version of this. In fact, it's a beer which I didn't really like from the beginning. It divides opinion. Some people like it. Some people absolutely love it. But for me, it's a beer which just does nothing for me. So the beer is from McEwan's, of all people, or Wells and Young, if you want to call it Wells and Young these days, and it is their Champion Whisky Edition. There you go, boys and girls. Super smashing great. There's the back side. Now this is a lot weaker than the original Champion. I think the original Champion was about 7.2%, and for some reason this one is 5.8. Now, depending on what type of whiskey they've used on this, etc., I was quite surprised how low it was in strength. So I'll read the back side for you. McEwan's Champion Ale has been blended with the finest Scotch whisky, which has been gently matured for a rich and full flavour. Now, the finest Scotch whisky, I really would like to know what that is. It could be, you know, Bells or Teachers or something which isn't, you know, the finest. For me, the finest Scotch whisky is the expensive stuff you see in the airport, you know, the stuff which is £200 a bottle. So yeah, it also says blah 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 blah. It's not going to go into taste notes about it. It's not saying anything with Wells and Young on it, to be honest, either. I thought there might be something regarding that. It says an exceptional blend of rich fruity ale and fine whisky over 160 years of brewing history. So there you go. It's got the signature on to give it that kind of like effect that is kind of like quite special and exclusive, if you know what I mean. I'll just say it says it's blended with Scotch whisky. So let's crack her open anyway. See what we get from her. Bit of CO2 smoke there. McEwan's Crown. Let's see what we get. Not really getting anything. There's maybe a hint of raisin there. Maybe a hint of sultana, but to be honest with you, there is really nothing from that neck. There is nothing. I'm not picking up anything. It's not even a hint of spiritness about it. So let's whack her in the glass like we do. Bring her up halfway, give her a swell, see if we can pick up anything from the aroma from the glass itself. There's an initial maltness there. There's a hint of metallicness, that horrible metallicness, you know, which you get. But there's nothing that says whiskey to me at the moment. There's nothing what says I've got whiskey in me. Nothing at all. So let's top her up. Let's look at the appearance of her. The actual head itself is quite compacted. The carbonation is going all over the place. She's kind of like a mahogany brown colour. There's not much sediment in her either. It's kind of like all bitty bubbles and not much else. So I'm going to go in. Cheers. There's a metallic bitterness there. You do get that whiskey, but it's not like a whiskey which you would think would be a natural thing in the taste. It feels artificial. It feels like someone's put some sort of tasting agent in it. You know, it doesn't feel honest. It doesn't feel as though this beer's got any integrity about it. It just feels like someone somewhere has put some sort of whiskey flavouring in. It's still a bit messy in the mouth for me. It's kind of like there's a roastness coming through, bit of raisin, then this kind of like horrible, kind of like pretend type whiskey taste to it. It's not that pleasant, I don't think. It's not. Is it better than the original Champion? That's what I'm asking myself. That was pretty ropey. This one, it's not good, to be honest. It's, for me, it don't do nothing. It feels a bit novelty. It feels like a bad joke out of a Christmas cracker. It's got novelty value, but it's something that you wouldn't really laugh at. And for me, it's nothing. So, boys and girls, thanks for watching this one. If you feel the need to get hold of that, then you should be some sort of masochist, or you should be locked up somewhere. For me, that load of rubbish. So thanks for watching, as always. Please subscribe and murder me in the comments, and I'll see you boys and girls on my next one. And I'm just deciding whether or not this is going to go down the sink or I'm going to consume it. On that note, see you later.